Hello, everyone. Danny Garola, Pink Barn Stamper. Coming to you guys from a very beautiful Tucson, Arizona. We have had seasonable warm weather from all the newscasts are saying that we are having a extreme warm year this year as far as winter is concerned. And I don't think it's hit official winter yet, but I'm not sure. I don't know the dates. Um, you would think I would know because of me being a geeky weather person, but I don't. I don't know the date for that. It might say on my calendar, but I don't think it does. No, I don't see it. Anyways, so we are here for another week of Make It Monday. Today is the 16th of December. Wow, can you guys believe that December's already halfway over? Just seems nuts. So did you guys all make it through Friday the 13th? I'm not a superstitious person, so I didn't even really know anything about it until Facebook kind of popped up and people were sharing all these uh, little memes about the Friday the 13th. So I walked out and I told my son, I go, hey, do you know that Friday's the 13th? He goes, nope, I had no idea. And I said, yeah, I missed that one too. I go, kind of funny that it's right before Christmas. So then I started seeing these things that were being posted about Nightmare Before Christmas. And so I thought, God, that is perfect. So that's why I had done that little post. So look at you guys all coming in here. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Wendy. Hello, Georgia. Hello, Linda. Let's see, Vicky and Laura and Frida. Welcome, you guys. Merry early Christmas. We are getting ready to leave tomorrow morning for our little mini vacation. We are going to be heading up to the northern part of Arizona. I'm so excited. I so hope they have snow. Now, I know where we are going, there isn't been any snow yet, but sometimes because it's so cold up there, if there's any kind of moisture in the air, there'll be like a little bit of dusting of snow, and I'll take that. I mean, I'm all good for that. So, but I know if we drive further up the mountain, there should be snow up there. Thank you so much, Georgia. Yeah, we are so looking forward to it. So my husband, one of the people that he works with, she was telling him today that they love going up there, especially before Christmas, because the town is so cute. And I can't remember who it was that somebody had messaged me a couple weeks ago telling me about uh, see, now I just blew a blank. Up in Washington, what's it called? Leavenworth. Leavenworth, Washington. So my aunt used to live up there. Cutest little village ever. Now, obviously, that was all, I mean, many, many years ago that we had went up there and saw her. But the crazy thing that she was telling me about that village up there, and I was telling her how my aunt lived there, and she was saying how it's such an adorable town, and she said, but it's completely like just been overran because of the popularity of it. Everybody wanted to move there. So I was telling her, about my aunt living there and how we had been there and how it is just the cutest little town. It's kind of like a town that we have kind of closer to me. There's a little town called Benson, but it's more south from us here in Tucson. And it's a really cute little town too. So Arizona does have quite a few little towns that are just really cutesy. They've got cutesy little shops in there, and Benson is next on our list. We definitely want to go through there. But anyways, we are going to be heading up to Pine Top up north. And from what his friend was telling him at work, since I got so sidetracked, I swear I'm like squirrel, and there I go running. But his friend was telling him that they go up there and it's just so cute and decorated for the season. And so he was just telling me today when he got home from work, he was like, I'm so excited to go tomorrow. I told him, I go, yeah, we're going to have a good time. And he's like, so what are we going to do? And I was like, I don't know. I'm not there yet. I don't know what to do. I said, the last time when we were there, we all went to the snow. I don't know. Oh no, Georgia, that's sad. Yeah, Benson, I've heard. I know just recently, I thought the news was talking about that town. Something happened. I don't know if like one of the stores caught on fire and then it burned like two or three stores that were like next to each other. And so they were talking about like redoing some parts of the town or what. I don't know. But, anyways, they say that that's really cute. And then I love Payson, which is here in Arizona as well. That's kind of a cutesy little town. I'm trying to think of the other one. It's an old, I think it's an old mining town. It's up by Prescott. Maybe some of you guys that are from Arizona will be able to answer this for me. It's up by Jerome. Never mind. I answered it myself. My brain actually worked. Jerome. Jerome is literally on the side of a hill. When we went up to Cottonwood, when we went camping over the summer, when we were in the state park, we could actually look up the hill and we could see all the homes and stuff up on the side of the house. The little town is called Jerome. Now, from what I hear, some people say that it's a haunted town because I guess there is a ran down, well, it's now a hotel restaurant, but back in the day, it was an old hospital, I believe. And they were saying, like, I guess from lots of people back in the mine when they were doing the mining, people had, gotten hurt and whatnot and went to that hospital there and had passed away. And so they say that their ghosts live within this hotel restaurant thing now. I don't know. I don't know if I believe in all that, but until I see it, I can't say for sure that it's not real. But I've not experienced anything like that. Ugh, I wish I would because it would just answer so many questions, but whatever. Yes, Jerome. Yes, cute little, like there's not much there. You literally drive up the hill, go down a road, and then that's it. There's not a lot. So let's see. Hello, Kimberly. Let me see. What have some of you guys been saying? Frida says that it's 47 degrees there and dreary. Yikes. Yeah, we have been pretty warm. I think today, what did it say that we were at today? I think, let me bring up my little calendar here. Well, there it is. We got up to 76 today. Yeah, isn't that crazy? And then it says that now where we are going up in Pine Top, it was 61 up there. So quite a big difference. At night, it gets about 22 up in Pine Top. And here at night, we've been, in the mid 40s. So I have taken it upon myself because I love that cold, crisp weather that I've been going out in the hot tub every night because it is so nice. The hot tub is up to the temp that it needs to be at, and it's at max temp actually. And when you can like breathe that cold air while you're sitting in that hot water. Oh, and you guys, I tell you what, I sleep so good after getting out of that hot tub. It has been the best investment besides BBB, our big RV. Besides her, the hot tub has been probably one of the best investments that we've bought. And it's not even a fancy hot tub. It's not one of those ones that like get set up and they have to put cement slabs in. You have to have special electricity. No, we bought this hot tub at Costco, and I actually talked my mom into getting one too. So she went and bought one too. They had them on sale at Costco, and they're these big inflatable ones by, I think Intech makes it. And it has been a dream. I'm telling you guys what, and I think it was like $400. So super investment as far as I'm concerned. My body feels amazing after I get out of it. I sleep so good. Like typically I was waking up throughout the night and I would get heartburn really bad and then, just getting old. But anyways, we we all are dealing with that. So, okay, we'll have to just get over that. But I sleep so good after being in that heat and letting my body just relax that I sleep through the night after I've been out in the hot tub. So that's a win-win right there. And I didn't spend a fortune on it. And if I want to take it down, it doesn't have like mass amounts of water in it. So if I want to take it down, we can do so. And we can move it. If we want to take it in the RV with us, we could do that as well. So, you guys might need to check out Costco. I kind of love Costco, if you can't tell. All right, you guys. So we have got, what do we have coming up? We have us going on vacation tomorrow, and I have to pack. Like, I've been so lazy today. I was doing, well, I guess I wasn't being lazy, but I was doing laundry. I was getting the house kind of cleaned up. I was doing all those kinds of things that I haven't even packed yet. But the last couple of days, we've been like pulling out all of our winter clothes, because really in Tucson, you don't really need winter clothes. That's not a thing. But we do have a whole storage box that's out here, that was out here in the barn. So we had to climb up and get that down and go through it and make sure things still fit, which thank God, knock on wood, they do. They do still fit. So that's good. No more having to buy that stuff. I did buy my daughter some winter boots. She's still growing. Hopefully I'm not growing and shrinking on many aspects of the sorts. So yeah, so we got all of our winter stuff out. We got the suitcases down. We're getting ready to pack all that stuff up. So yeah, all right, you guys, I'm gonna get you guys flipped around. We've got some cool things coming up. We have a new paper pumpkin that has started, and it is a new quarter as well. So these new 3 upcoming kits for the quarter, we get a little sneak peek of. They look amazing. Also, the add-on looks super, super cute. So I'm definitely gonna have to put that on my next order. What else do I have here? I have, yep, that's it. Oh, our last chance products are going, our special paper. Oh, and don't forget that I did the mystery stamping live video. It is posted over on Pink Barn Stampers group. That is over on the Facebook group. You can go over there and rewatch the video. You can see all the dimensions and stuff that you need to have for that. You also can see that if you don't belong to Facebook and that's not your thing. You can watch that over on pinkbarnstamper.com. That is my blog. You can find out anything that's new that's going on there. I normally post about everything there. But you have until the 18th to go ahead and create your card and snap a picture of that same card. Now, what they were is they were these two. I made 2 different versions. So there is the little hot cocoa little version of it. It's like kind of a little pocket envelope. I teach you how to make all this, and you would just have to add your hot cocoa. Now, just know that you would be using all the paper that you already have on stock. Know that that is not a Stampin' Up! Specific craft. That is just where all of us get together and craft together. So use whatever paper you already have. These make great gifts. You could do a little hole punch in the top of this little flap right here, and you can hang these on the tree. And then on the back, you could put people's names on them, and then they have to find, especially if you have little grands, they can go through the tree and find each other's names on there. And then the other version that I have is where you take that same envelope style, but you just score it across here, and then you could put a gift card inside of that. I just have one of my business cards in there. But you could put a gift card inside of there, and then this folds down and then tucks behind the little circle there, and then you have a cute little envelope with the gift card. And then again, you could put their names on the back, or I think somebody who had made one and posted it on the group, they actually took a little white triangle and cut it for this little flap, and that's where they're going to put the to and from on that. So super cute. Great little last gift ideas if you need those. You guys can go check that out. All the details are on the blog or over on Pink Barn Stamper group on Facebook. All right, you guys, I am now going to get you guys flipped around, and we are going to get into some super cute cards tonight. Now, if this is your first time watching me, or if you're watching me from a later date here on YouTube, I would love it if you subscribe to my channel if you love all things paper crafting, Stampin' Up, 3D paper projects, all that kind of stuff. I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. Now, I am almost at my 1,000 subscribers. I'm so excited. It will open up more opportunity for me once I do hit the 1,000 subscribers. So please subscribe to the channel. I would really, really appreciate that. You just smash that little subscribe button. And there's also I think that notifies you, it gives you a notification bell as well, that every time I'm live, you'll see that little red bell, and it lets you know that I'm live action. Woohoo! You'll also notice that up in the top, I believe it is the top, oh, I don't know what it is now. I think it's the top left-hand corner that it says live. It's a little red live up there. But anyways, hit that like button, definitely share this video. So to let you guys know, this is the January, February, March paper pumpkins, and then this super cute little add-on down here. I'm gonna move my light for 2 seconds here. Hopefully that doesn't mess with you guys. So the January one is called The Hearts for You. So I have blown that up so you guys can see a better view of that paper pumpkin. Super cute cards for Valentine's Day, Love Day, Heart Day, whatever you want to call it. This is called Hearts for You. It says this will run, you can subscribe to this through January 10th, and then it will be no longer available. Create heartfelt cards for Valentine's Day, Galentine's Day, and beyond. Make 9 cards, 3 each of 3 designs with 9 coordinating envelopes. Heart-shaped, pre-cut pieces and stickers. You're going to get some twine right here, the red twine with the, what does it say? Heart shape. Okay, twine and heart gems. Here's some little heart gems up here and some stickers. So this is going to be super, super fun. It also says that the champagne foil adds a shine to these elegant homemade cards. So as you can see, this little heart right here, it has a kind of a lace look to it. And that is in champagne. They even give you the little stickers to close your envelopes, which is just adorable. This is going to be a great set, especially if you don't want to buy like stamp sets that are all things Valentine's Day, because really, how many cards do you send out? This is going to make 9 cards for you. So that should be good unless you have more people to give it to. But this is a great start to those Valentine's Day cards. And then you can see that February is called the Hello Spring. March is Daisy Day, or the Daisy Daydream. And then Spring is in the Air is the add-on for this. So there is a link in the description of this video that will take you over to the paper pumpkin, and you can subscribe there. Now, if you do want to purchase the add-on is in my store, shopdannygarola.com. And all you'd have to do is type in Spring is in the Air, and that'll bring up the little add-on for the paper pumpkin. And like I said, that's going to coordinate with all this quarter's 3 paper pumpkins. Okay. Last chance products. So there are a lot of things from our mini catalog, our September through December mini catalog. There are lots of things in here that have been discounted. Some things are not discounted, but there are some wonderful products in here that are in our last chance. Now, just know that these are while supplies last, so nothing is guaranteed to be in there. Now, tonight, I am going to be featuring for your last minute cards if you need to make any, but I highly, highly advise you guys to buy a couple of packs of this A Little Bit Festive. And again, it's what I've chosen to use for you guys tonight. It makes super quick and easy cards, and it would be great for you guys to purchase some and have them on stock for next year, because just, you know, let's be honest, you're not going to get this in the mail, unless you live like in Idaho next to the, or not Idaho, in Utah next to the Stampin' Up! Business. You're probably not going to get this before Christmas, but I'm telling you guys, they are on discount. They're only $8 right now for these. So that's wonderful. Not only are you getting some wonderful product, but it's on sale. And who doesn't love a sale, right? So grab a couple of these. There is lots of inspiration in the catalog using these. You can pair it with the Reindeer Days Memory Cards and More pack. This has got some wonderful die cuts and stuff in it as well. But I'm going to just share with you guys my version of what I'm going to make with this. And like I said, it's not $10 anymore. It's on sale for $8. So just so you guys are aware of that. So that is going to be found in the Last Chance products. Now, Last Chance products have replaced our clearance rack. We don't have a clearance rack anymore. It is now Last Chance products. Okay. Then we have our designer series paper special release. Now this is these 3 papers that they have came back and they've refreshed with the new colors. So that is going to be found in our online exclusives. I know all these places that I'm telling you to have to go find these things. It's just the way it is. I don't make the rules. So there's that. I have put up the information for my January-April 2025 mini catalog paper share. So I do have the new catalog. I got it this last week. So this is the new catalog. I cannot show you any of the inside of it or anything else to do with it. I can just show you the front cover. So it is so beautiful, ready for spring, ready for some new fresh colors. But that new catalog is also going to take place with our celebration brochure, which is where you earn free product when you spend money out of our online store. That doesn't start until January though. So those of you guys who are customers of mine, I have already sent out your catalogs. They should be coming to you by the end of this month. Fingers crossed. That catalog goes live along with that celebrations. That goes live January 7th. So if you've already gotten your catalog, not sure if you have or not. I don't think I've heard from anybody if you've gotten your catalogs yet, but I sent out quite a few to everybody. So just know that this is for the paper that is in that January through April catalog. So I think there's like 7 new papers that have came out in there. So I give you guys a sample of that paper. It's a 6x6. You get a quarter pack of the paper pack. That's pretty much what it comes down to of each one of the papers. So you can find out more details on my paper share over on pinkbarnstamper.com. There is a little categories list on the right-hand side. If you scroll down, you can hit that paper share button. It'll take you right into it, and then you can read all about this. And then again, like I was telling you guys, mystery stamping is still open through the 18th to get your cards made. Well, actually, they're not really cards, but those 2 little things that I just showed you, you have until the 18th to get those done and taken a picture of, and post your picture over under the post that I put on Pink Barn Stampers. You're going to see the picture of this finished project. You're also going to see the video on there, and then you're going to see the supply list. And then it says, here is December's mystery stamping, add your photo below. And that's what you do, and that's what gets you entered. Okay, so like I was saying, we are going to be using this super cute designer series paper pack. So this comes with 6 sheets of pattern paper, 1 each of 3 double-side designs, 1 each of 3 single-sided die-cut designs, including gold foil. So you can see a lot of the little projects that they have done here to share with you. So that is on page 18 if you're wondering. And like I said, it is in the online store on the Last Chance products. You could also just go into the online store and you can type in a little bit festive and it'll bring up this paper pack. Okay. So let's get, now I've already got most of my little die cut pieces and I'll go through those in just a second. But you get this one right here. So this, you're going to get 6 different little, these are like your background. You get 3 of them that are going to have open centers where you would just pop this out and add it to your card base. And then you can either decorate the inside of this. You can put just a simple, let me grab a card base and show you. This one's not cut, but just so I can kind of show you on a piece of paper. If you were to put it like that and then put a sentiment in the inside of here, it would be really cute if you took, because there's some white on this, or even the red, you could do your stamping in Versamark and use your white embossing powder. And then, if you guys haven't seen that, I should actually show you guys how to do that tonight. Well, I have this out and I've got this here. You can actually take your Stampin' blends and you can color over the top of your white Versamark. You know what? I'm going to keep that out and I'm going to probably show you guys how to do that. So just know that it's going to come with 6 of these. This one, and that one have the open centers, and then the other 3 are solid little backgrounds here. Like there's one. I just didn't use this. And then you get a really neat little center piece here that you can cut down and use for other cards. Then you get, now I've already cut some of this up because I've already used it, but I'm just going to show you both sides. There is this blue gingham. I love this. It's like a denim blue color. It is, I'm assuming that's got to be, let me flip this over and I'll tell you exactly what color it is. It is Misty Moonlight is that color. So that is, and Misty Moonlight is very much of a denim look. So there's that. And then on this side, you have this really neat, almost like a chevron look to it, which has Pool Party and that Misty Moonlight, a Night of Navy. Then you've got this striped paper here. This is your real red. And then look how cute this is. It's like little Christmas tree branches with little bulbs hanging on it. And then we've got this one that has different size little Christmas trees. And then the other side has some neat little star pattern on it. So just so you know, that's what the paper looks like. Now I have quite a few cards that I'm going to share with you guys tonight, just because the fact that there are so many cute cards that you guys can make with this. And I really want you guys to get the feel for this. So I've already taken most of these out, but look, they're gold foiled. So there's a little thing of presents. Here's a little drum. So you get 2 full sheets of die cuts. And I'll kind of go through these quickly with you because this doesn't really do justice. But I just wanted you to see that you do get 2 full sheets. You get some cute little candies and ornaments. I just want to get these out of here. And all these little stars are punch-outable also. And then look at these, look at those ornaments. Aren't those beautiful? Oh, now I'll come back and do all these little stars. I've got some holly. They do give you quite a few of these little solid color, little decorative borders that go in here. So look, there's some Christmas trees, some little ornaments, a couple of bows in here, a sleigh. Look at that little teddy bear, some garland with hanging ornaments, little pine cone, I'll just kind of show these really quick. This is cute as just a little framelit. Look, there's another one, but this inside is solid, so you could just stamp right on that. See, there's one of those little labels that I was saying that they give you that you could just put on the card. Look at that little poinsettia. Look, and then there's a huge poinsettia here. This pops out of the center. You have another one of those frames like that. Another little piece, a stocking. Look how cute those little candy canes are. And the Christmas lights. And your, what is this stuff called? Mistletoe. Some stockings and a couple more of those little framelets. Okay, so I'm gonna just set this aside. Now I've already taken out the pieces that I need. So I'm gonna set that over here. Now I've just brought in some random stamp sets to go ahead and use with this. So I'm just going to bring in my decorative trees. I like the little sentiments in that. I'm also bringing in Christmas labels. Has some really cute sentiments. And then the reindeer fun, just for the sentiment part of it. So I'm going to actually go ahead and do this card first, just because I have it just sitting here. But I want to show you how you can do that. So come over here. We're going to, this is a 4 1/4 by 11, and I just scored it at the 5 1/2 mark. Let me grab my white embossing powder here, and I need my Versamark. Okay, so I guess the biggest thing is making sure that we get this even in here. So I am just going to just lay that, and I'm going to actually use a piece of washi tape to hold this in place. You can use our masking. We've got some masking tape. It's not masking tape, but I don't remember what they call them. But I'm just going to go like this, just to hold this here for just a moment. You could use a sticky note as well. That would work. All right, let's figure out what sentiment we want in the inside of that. Now, also the other thing is you could flip this to the side and then open this like this. You could do that. So if you have a sentiment, like I was looking at this right here, may all your days be full of cheer. You could 100% do it sideways and put that in the center. That'd be cute. You could even, instead of coloring this, you could do it in gold. That would be pretty as well. I think I'm going to actually do that. I think I'm going to do it with that one. I am going to do this as a side profile card. Grab this, grab a block, add that to it. Did I grab my white? I did. So I need my white embossing powder, Versamark. Now I'm going to stamp this first, just like so. Okay, then I'm going to remove this. Okay, now I'm going to take my spoon here. I'm just going to open this up because I don't need the whole thing. Actually, this one already has a spoon in it. Just like that. Okay, I'm going to heat emboss that. Okay. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take off my washi because I don't need that anymore. And then, so this is where you can grab your Stampin' Blend. I'm going to grab the, I think I'm going to use, this is dark real red. So I'm just going to take the paintbrush tip and I'm just going to go right over, just now you have to have kind of a steady hand to stay on that white. Just go around that. And you can just color that in right over that white embossing powder. And because it's alcohol, it's going to stick right to that. But it still has that shine that you know that we get from our embossing powder. Now I'm just going really lightly so it makes sure it just goes right on top of that white. And so I'm not adding a bunch of ink to the paper. Now this looks best if you were to do this on black, because if you do it on black, it doesn't really matter if you get ink on the paper because it's black paper, so you're not going to see any of your colored ink. But it does work on here as well. You just have to be a little bit more careful on a colored paper. Okay. Then we're going to take this and put this over the top like so. I think I'm going to go ahead and pop that up. All right, there's that. Now I'm just going to place that right over the top here. And there you go. Isn't that cute? And then you can always bring in a couple of little embellishments. Find something that has a little bit of red to it. I know I'm going to be using these on some of my other ones, but I don't think I like it on that. Oh, we could do these. These will work. So we could do a couple of those in here. Just like that. And super simple card. You'd put an inside in that. And you could either add some of the decorative paper, like we could put some little stripes in the inside of that. That would be cute. But I just wanted you guys to see, just since I had said that, so you can see exactly how that's done. So super cute, quick and easy card. So that is using the a little bit festive. So let me bring in the other ones. So I'm going to be using a card base of Misty Moonlight. This is, actually it is Misty Moonlight. Misty Moonlight 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5.5. I'm bringing in a piece of cherry cobbler. This cherry cobbler is 3 7/8 by 5. That's my next layer. Then using one of those frames, look at this really pretty tree. I was actually just looking, and remember how I said there's all these little stars on here? We can actually take one of these stars, and it's kind of the same star that we have on there, but it might be cute to pop that up. So we might take a little look at that in just a moment. And then it comes with this little gold, that's what I was telling you, the little pieces that they have in there. So I decided to bring that in, and then I'm just using a little, I believe this is a 1/2 inch piece of that cherry cobbler. Like so. Okay. And then we're going to put this here, and we're going to add this over the top of that. We're going to put our sentiment on there. So we are going to need our Versamark. Let me see if I have I think this Merry Christmas. Again, this is from that Reindeer Fun. Oh, perfect. Okay, so Merry Christmas, Versamark. Oops, come on. Yes, washi tape. Who just asked that? Kimberly. These little rolls, aren't they called washi tape? Where the heck did I put it? Didn't I just have it? Well, I did just have it. Washi tape I normally use for my planners, but oh, here it is. You know, just thin little washi tape. It doesn't, like, especially on cardstock. Now on paper it will stick, but on something that's thick like this, you can just remove it. It's not super tacky, and if you're afraid that it's too tacky, just put it on your skin and then use it down. So you can kind of, what do they call that? A removable tape, I guess is what it's called. Okay. Oh, the red holly berries would be so pretty on that. You're right. We do have, where are those? Oh, I think my mom got those, actually. I think those are over at her house. I think I borrowed hers when I used them for that suite. And I think I took it back to her. But yeah, we do have those little, I don't even know if those are still available, are they? Those little holly berries. But those are super cute. We do have little red holly berries. Yeah, the thing that I like about it is because when you use that over the white, then you can kind of turn your embossing into whatever color you want it using your pins. I'm going to move this star because as soon as I hit that down, I'm going to wind up blowing that halfway across the desk and losing it. Oh, so I wanted to let you guys know, I think coming up in January, it's kind of still in the works, but Let me turn this off so you guys can actually hear me, since I'm like talking over a loudspeaker. So coming up in January, I'm gonna probably still keep doing these Monday night lives, but I'm also going to start trying to. Now, this is just kind of in the works. It's not set in stone yet, but I want to try to start going live. I want to try to do 3 times a week. I might start out with 2 times a week first, doing just a couple of cards to share with you guys, because we've got some really fun products coming up. Let's see, what did I do with, oh, it's under my thumb. I was gonna say, I did just move that star. I want to do a couple of days a week, but I'm probably gonna go live earlier in the day. And I have been looking into a new video platform that is going to allow me to go live on Facebook and on YouTube at the same time. So that way I could be on both platforms, because I know there's people who don't like YouTube and it's too frustrating and you have to have an account and blah, 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 blah to be able to like interact while we're live. And I know some people just don't have that all set up. So I think it's going to work best if I do both platforms, because then people can still come in and comment over on Facebook. And then if you don't like Facebook, then you can come to good old YouTube. Where is my minis? Oh, I guess I'm out of them. So that's probably what this thing is all cut up. Because at one point in time, this was probably my mini dimensionals, but I'm just going to put a mini right on the back of this star. If I can hold on to it. Get the hands to work. And I can't say that it's cold out here at the moment, so I did bring a sweatshirt just in case it does get cold. Because as I sit out here longer and longer, and that sun, the longer that sun is gone, the cooler it tends to get in this barn. Okay, so I want to set that there, and then I'm just going to put that like that. Okay, perfect. So I'm just going to add glue to just this small portion here. And I'm just going to bump that right up. Oops. If I can keep it straight. Give that a second to dry. All right, then I'm going to take some of my dimensionals. Just like that. And we are going to pop this up. All right, like so. Okay, and then I think if we bring in, I don't like those on it. I think we need some gold. So we can take some of our little, those might be pretty. And let's look at these. Okay, not the same color gold. Isn't that crazy when you look at gold and you're like, okay, gold is gold, but is it really? Nope, because some golds just look a little bit different. Okay, I'm gonna go with those. Not all gold color is created equally. Okay, so these are called the adhesive backed metallic gems. And I need my take your pick tool. And we're just gonna put some of these on here. Okay, whoops, come on. You know you wanna go on there. So we're gonna go 1, 2, let's do another big one. Right down, I think I like it right there. Beautiful. You could even do one right in the center of your star, but I'm gonna leave that star alone because I like it popped up. That's really cute. Oh, one of the delivery trucks must be here. I was like, wait a minute, why am I hearing a beep beep of a backup truck? Now, our RV does that. And so that's why I was like, what in the heck? And the RV is actually parked right out on the side here. I was like, I know that thing's not moving. That thing's hunkered down for the winter. Okay, let's grab... Oh, come on. Let's grab an inside for this. Oh, see? Helps if I adhere the whole thing down. I think my brain must be getting ready to go on vacation. Because it's not thinking about card making. Jeez Louise. Can't even keep things glued together correctly. Now we could come in here. We've got all these little cute things. We could come in here and grab. I was trying to see if we had something little. Most of these are kind of big. Nope. I don't like these. Not for the inside. Nope. Okay. We're going to do something on the inside a little bit different here. So I'm just going to move that stuff. Because I already have this stamp set. This is that Reindeer Fun. I've got this little Christmas tree here. I'm actually just going to... And I don't want that little bottom part. So I'm just going to do the tree portion. And I'm just going to stamp that right like so. And then I'm going to do it again in the second gen. There we go. Because that kind of looks like that same little tree. And then we can go ahead and put that on the inside here. Okay, there's that. All right, so there is card number 2. So you can see how quick these go, that you could really start hammering some of these out quite quickly. Okay, so the next one, I am just taking a base that is, again, 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5.5, but we're gonna fold it like so. I cut a 1-inch piece of that blue gingham. That's 1 inch by 4 3/4. And actually, this idea is straight out of the catalog. I'm going to take and place my car there. And you guys know how I'm a sucker for the little red truck. I love the little red truck. So right here on page number 4, I saw this little card right here and I fell in love with it. So I'm going to pretty much use that same little layout. Now, I don't have that same sentiment that they have, so we're going to do it a little bit different, which is okay. We can do that. Okay, I'm going to place that right like so. I'm going to put that there. Where did my 2 trees go? So we've got both of these trees. So I'm going to do that tree there. And then this little tree right up like that. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere this one down. It's going to go right there. Whoops. Come on. Yep, right there. I'm going to pop this one up with some dimensionals. Okay, this one's going to go right like that. Okay. My little truck is gonna fit on there like so. We're gonna pop her up too. I'm just going to cut one little small piece off of here to go right there. I need my little Moo Moo Buckaroo, my little cow vacuum to suck up all these little goodies. Okay, my tree is just going to get popped. Tree. This is a truck, not a tree. Don't mind me with my tree truck. I mean, I guess tree truck, but okay. And then we're going to get a sentiment. So let me see. I think we might use, I like this little warm and cozy. That's cute. We could do Peace on Earth. But I like, where did I see it? Yikes. Oh, there it is. Warm and cozy, but I don't think I like it on this. So we could actually, let me grab the dies to this set. We could grab this one. Let's see, would that fit in there? Warm and cozy would fit in there. Okay, so let's see. I kind of like the crumb cake on there. What do you guys think? No, maybe that takes up too much. And you know what? I kind of want to keep this without dies because the whole point of me wanting to share this with you is to show you that you don't have to have a die cutting machine to just buy this set. So I'm going to not use any dies. So I'm going to change how I'm going to do this. So I'm just going to take a scrap piece of basic white. And I am going to clean off. Okay, I just had my chamois here. Oh, I actually put it away. Go figure, lady. Okay, so we're gonna take that. And again, this is the warm and cozy, and I don't have to necessarily use this one since I'm now going to be cutting this out, but we're going to. Just because I like the chunky wording in this, I'm gonna actually grab my Night of Navy. And I'm just going to stamp this right on my white. Let that marinate for a couple of seconds. Pull that off of there. See that chunky sentiment? I like that. And then now we're gonna do Kim's favorite part. Kim likes to fussy cut. Danny does not, but sometimes it's relevant and has to be done, right? So ink, paper, scissors is what I kind of wanted this to be all about. So you're not worrying about all the machines, all the things that you have to have with a lot of other products. I wanted this to be about this paper and all the fun things that it comes with that you can create cards without having it all. Okay, so I'm just going to take this little sentiment and we are just going to put it right down here. So let me grab a few. I'm going to put it right there. So actually, since those are both popped up, I don't think I actually really need
a dimensional. I'm going to cover it right there. So because that's already been popped up, we're just going to place this right down on here like so. Okay. And I think we might need, let me see what I have as far as some embellishments. I think I have some navy ones. Where did I just pass them? Oh, look right here. We have some Little Knight of Navy. Or we could do some pool party, but I think since we're kind of trying to stay with the navy, I think I'm going to use some of those. Yep, we're going to do that. I mean, red might be cute too, but okay, I noticed that we have this little piece right here. It's going to bug me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of this dimensional that I've just cut off of there. And I'm just going to tap that on there, and I'm going to actually tuck this to hold that, just like that. Here we go. If you ever need another dimensional underneath something, like you can lift this up, and if you don't want this edge free flipping like this, you could pull that up, put a dimensional on there and tuck it in there, and then just kind of roll this off once you have it adhere to both sides of the paper. Okay, so I'm gonna take that and that, and we'll do another one right up there. Super cute, right? Oh, so much fun. And then on the inside, what I would do is we would put another little strip of that paper. So let me cut. Oh, I already have a piece cut right here. So let me cut this down just a skosh, because we need 4 1/4. I mean 5 1/2. But I'm going to do that at 1/2 inch. Now you could decide how you wanted that to look in the inside of your card. I'm going to show you. You could do either like that down the inside and cut that, so then when they open it, they see it there. You could do it on the open when you open that and have both of those blues match. But I'm going to take it and I'm going to go right down here. I like that, because then you see it the whole length of the card when you open up that inside. Oh, see, Laura likes to fussy cut too. Ugh. Boy, I need you guys to live closer to me, because I don't like it. I think because I don't do it that great, so it just kind of more irritates me than anything, because it doesn't come out pretty like everybody else's does. But it's not that I don't try. I mean, I still try to do it. So there we go. There is our third little card there. Super cute. And I took that idea straight out of the catalog. So there's that one using that little red truck. Okay, my next one. Bring in all my little pieces here. I have a 1/2 sheet of the real red. This is 8 1/2 by 5 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. We're going to do a landscape card for this. So I've got a couple of different little pieces here. So I've got the 2 little red strips. We're going to put those on the outsides here. So I'm just going to do one of them first. Actually, I need to look at this before I get too crazy, because we're going to put a white piece right in the center of it. So we got to make sure this is all going to line up correctly. Yep, I need to go over a little bit more. Okay, that looks good. All right, so these two pieces are 1 inch by 4 inch. And then my white strip is 3 1/4 by 4. So let's go ahead and get this on here. Okay, I'm going to put that white right there. And then we have this other little striped one. It's going to go right here, like so. Super cute, right? Already, doesn't that just look cute? I think so. All right, then we are going to take the little cup, place the cup there. We have this little gingerbread. I'm going to tuck that little gingerbread leg behind there, behind our little cup of joe, like he's hanging on the side of the cup. I'm going to take the little tree. We've got all these little gingerbreads, and then the little package. Those are going to sit like that. And then we've got this little twig that I'm just going to tuck back behind my little gingerbread guy. We're going to set that like that. And then I'm going to grab sweet sugar plum candy. Is kind of cute because we've got all this little gingerbreadiness going on. Or we have Be Merry, or we have Believe. Believe might be cute. I don't know. We've got lots to look at. So first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these off. I'm going to put the cup right here. I'm going to add some dimensionals to the cup. Okay, that's going to go straight down. So this little guy, I'm going to actually put a dimensional on the back of him. We can go that way or we can go this way, but I think I'm going to go with his legs like that. He's going to go there. My little tree is going to get a dimensional on that. Right next to that little coffee cup. And then my present is going to get one next to that. Now, do we want that behind? That might be kind of cute. Yep, I'm going to glue that one down. I'm going to have that just tucked right behind there, just like so. But I'm going to have it at an angle. I like that because then that kind of fills that space up. Then we can grab our Believe. I like Be Merry. I like that. That looks good. We're going to do Be Merry on there. Let me clean. Well, I have this one. We'll just use this for now. I don't particularly like using that one, but it's a block and it'll work. Thinking, do I want real red? Is that a little bit too much? Or do we want to use maybe just black? Because I was thinking, where's my crumb cake? Ooh, geez Louise. I don't like crumb cake. Now, pecan. Is that pecan pie? Kind of, sort of. Ugh, I don't like that either. All right. So, it's going to be black. I think black sentiment would be good. I think we might go a little too buck wild if we try to do a red sentiment. Okay. Yep, definitely like the black. It makes that sentiment stand out a lot better. Here's my innies. So then again, we're gonna put that in there. We're going to grab okay, I've got a small little piece of this. We're gonna cut this in half. We're gonna cut it at 4 first. Cut that at 4. And then we are going to cut it in half since it's a 1-inch piece. Okay. So we have 2 1/2-inch by 4s. Okay, one strip's gonna go on that side. The other little candy cane strip is gonna go on the other side. Kind of just like the front of our card. To keep that flow going. Okay. And then that's where maybe we could put that little sweet sugar plum candy. Hope your season is filled with magic. Yeah. I mean, there is that cute. It's a hot chocolate day, but I'm not using the sentiments, so that looks kind of funny by itself. Okay. Hope your season is filled with magic, just like our little hot chocolate, coffee, whatever it is that you're drinking is filled with little magic of the gingerbreads. We're going to add that to the inside. Oh my gosh, you've gotten 24 penguins cut out while you're watching. I think you deserve a medal because that's crazy. Because I kind of, not to say I just started this, but I haven't even been live for an hour and a half yet, and you've already got 24 penguins, right? Okay, let's give her a round of applause. That's just kind of cool. Okay, so there is our 4th card using this. So isn't that just so cute? Okay, we've got another one here. So using another piece of garden green, 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2. I've got a piece of that tree with a little red on the back. We're gonna just add that right to kind of the lower middle. We're gonna leave about a 3/4 inch piece down below. Like that. We're going to take a little white piece. This was kind of just a scrap that I had in there, but I was like, okay, that'll work. So this is 3 1/4 by 4 1/2. Okay, well, that's gonna work. So I'm gonna place that right like so, but I want to It's kind of got a curve to it. So then we're going to grab that really fun sparkly tree here. Okay, and then we've got some really cute little presents. We're going to put the presents right in front of that tree, like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, do I want it all popped up like so? I think I want the tree going down first. So we're going to go like that. If I can get it straight. And then we're going to pop up the presents. Yep. Okay. Okay, we're going to pop that up right on that, like so. Then we are going to take, I think I kind of like this Oh Christmas tree. Do Oh Christmas tree. Let's see if that would work. Make sure that's not going to be too much in there. Nope, I think that might work. Actually, I don't think I like that. I don't want it being wide like that. So I need more of one that's going to be thinner. So let's see. I don't think this one's much thinner than that. Oh yeah, that one's better. This is our little season's greetings. What would be ideal is if I had just something smaller that went like, see, that would be good. Okay, we're gonna use this again. This is that Hope Your Season is Filled with Magic. We're gonna do that because it actually looks a little bit better. And this time, since this is gonna go on here, I think I'm gonna actually do it in red. We're gonna make that red pop. And it kind of fits perfect in the curve of the star and where the tree comes down, where that magic comes in, kind of curves perfect with that. And that's kind of what I like, is I like a flow of it looks like it's made to fit in that little spot. Okay, so then that's gonna go there. But it needs a little bit of something else. What was I gonna add to it? Was I gonna add, oh, that's why. Because see this little star right here? I think this star needs to be popped up. Okay, not that star. Let's grab this star. Yep, that's the right star. Okay, so I just want a bit. Oh, there it is. I was gonna say I did have a small little portion left over here that I think might work on the back of that star. And originally my thought for this whole paper thing that I bought is I bought this because I was thinking that we were going to have my daughter's back surgery done this holiday season. And so my thought was I could take this and do it from the hospital room because everything would be included in what I need besides just a couple of ink pads and stamps. But I thought, well, you know what? I could sit there and probably create these cards. But then I wound up deciding not to get her surgery done yet because I'm procrastinating. It's a huge surgery. I'm scared. Let me be honest with you. I don't want to see my baby in pain. I know it's not a if surgery. I know it's just a matter of when. It has to be done. It's not something that has to be done like today or tomorrow or 6 months from now, but we know that we can't procrastinate for too long because the condition that she has she has scoliosis, but she has neurological scoliosis. So it's only going to make her top portion of her back curve where she starts crushing her organs. Right now she's at like a 40 something percent, or no, maybe she's like almost 40% curvature. Maybe she's right at like 40 or 41. I don't know. But he said that we've got time. He's seen kids that were way worse than that. And he just wanted to let us know that, you know, even if we want to wait a couple of years, we can. It's not like hers is progressing real fast, but nonetheless, for being 15, it's already gotten to the 40%. So there's that. So we know we have to have it done, and it will never get better on its own. It's something that will always progressively get worse. So once we go and have it done, then she should be fine, because right now she kind of walks like if she sits down on her butt, because of the way that her curvature is, it makes her sit like this. So she's always sitting with her like right shoulder crooked like this. So she always sits uneven, or when she's standing, she's uneven. And it's really affected her ability to be able to stand up. And we don't want that. We want her to be able to be mobile as long as possible. Now, she is not mobile like without assistance. We could never, like, she can walk if we hold her like top portion of her body underneath like her armpits, but she cannot walk on her own by herself because she would literally walk in circles because of that curvature. It makes her one leg a little bit shorter. So she would just kind of stand there and spin, and then she'd fall over. And we don't want her getting hurt. We want to do it safely. So she actually has it's called a gait trainer. It is a device that she stands in. It and almost looks like, I'm sure you guys are probably very aware of what a walker look like for your infants. I know they've changed a lot over the years, but nonetheless, you know what a baby walker looks like. So that's kind of what hers looks like, but she's 15, but roughly around the size of a 12-year-old. She's not very big. She only weighs like 80 something pounds. And I cannot find, I think I'm going to not do any embellishments because I can't find what I wanted on there. I think I'm going to just leave it alone. So there is the next card. So yeah, so something like this, or a kit. We've got some wonderful kits. I'm actually going to be featuring the one with, what the heck is it called? Something landscape, I believe. It is the picture frame kit. That's going to be my in-person kit for the month of January, is we're going to sit down and we're going to make our photo frames because I love that kit. Okay, let's do the inside of this. Again, I'm going to grab some of that really cool green paper. Well, I guess it's not green. It's got trees on it. We're going to cut this. I'm going to actually cut this at 3/4. Kind of show a little bit more of the angle of those trees. And I also just like simple things because I don't always have the time, especially if she's having Like the last couple of days have been kind of rough on her because something about a full moon really messes with her seizure activity, and she kind of gets very seizure-y during the full moon. So the last couple of days have been, I mean, she has been having seizures at night more frequently. And so we've been staying up till probably about 1, 2 o'clock in the morning before she's just absolutely exhausted and finally kaputs. But then that means she's asleep till like noon during the morning. But that's okay, because I would rather her sleep and do her thing than not to get any sleep. Hope your season is filled with magic. So we could do Christmas is Better Together, or may all your days be full of cheer, warm and cozy. Actually, you know what? I think I'm just going to leave the inside of that alone, because I can add as I need, because I have a few more cards that I need to get mailed. I forgot a couple people on my list that I'm like, oh, okay, I got to make more. So I thought these would come in handy for that. So there is the next one. And then I have one more. And this one I just kind of just threw together right before we just went live. Just to show you a different variation in color for this. This is Pool Party. It is 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5.5. I took another one of those full little, a full little piece here. Now, on this one, okay, I did use a label, but I don't think I'm going to use that because I want to show you guys. I'm going to use the punch because I'm sure you guys probably have a punch sitting around. Those of you who don't have all the things, especially if you're new to this channel and you're just coming in here and watching me, I'm sure you probably have some kind of crafting punch, or they're readily available to come across when you go to any craft store. We do sell this 2-inch circle punch. Let me grab, now I was thinking white, but it kind of gets lost on there. So I think I actually want to use either cherry cobbler or real red. So let me find a scrap of that. That'll work. Works just fine. So again, that's just a 2-inch punch there. And that might not be big enough. Nope, that's not going to be big enough. Okay, so that's actually not going to work. So let's see, what else could we do that would make it? Ooh, hold on a second. Let's see what we got going on in here. Maybe we have, nope. Thinking there were those little, oh, there's one. But that's not going to work either. Where'd that little green one go? Of course, don't you know, when I'm looking for it, I can't find it. But I thought there was a, oh, that's on here, and that was blue. Okay, no, that's not going to work. Now, what I am going to do, though, now that I just saw that, and that actually looks okay, I'm going to take this scrap. So you're not going to need a 2-inch punch because that doesn't work. That doesn't look good. I mean, if you like it, then you do it, but I don't like the look of that. So it gets lost behind it, so you don't even see it. So let's see what size we need here. So I'm just going to do this. That's better, because then if we pop that up, so I'm going to flag this one end. So I'm just going to cut in the center and then cut up both sides to that center point. Like so. that's my little flagged point. And then I'm going to add that and add that. Okay, so we need to put some dimensionals on the back of this. Okay, I'm going to hold it kind of where I want it and then just add my dimensionals, because then I'm going to cut that. I'm going to do one right in the center there. So I think I'm going to actually bring it down a little bit because I like this cute little gingerbread face. Okay, I'm going to go just like that. Okay, flip that over. We're going to cut. I'm going to cut this off using the side of my paper as a guide. Then we're going to put this on there like so. Okay, so just a little bit of glue down the center. Okay, and then that does not get as lost. And then that will go on that paper. And I love that pop of red. That just really kind of makes that little gingerbread house kind of stand out. But then it goes right along with all the theme of the gingerbread. Little accents of stuff. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Oh, geez Louise. Hold on. I forgot to add. Okay, this card I was going to add it to, and this card I was going to add it to. I mean, we could possibly do it to this one, but hold on. I have this and those little peppermints that I wanted to add. Like, the little peppermints will be cute on that. The peppermints might, actually, the peppermints are going to be cute on this. Okay, so hold on a minute. I messed up. Story of my life, right? Okay, we're going to take this. We're going to just wrap this around the top. We're going to just tie. Now this is the real red and white baker's twine. And I believe these, hold on, let me check. I think those come back in on the 23rd. If I can remember correctly, the peppermints. Oh geez, of course I have to sign it. I thought I was already signed in. I was leaving it in rest mode for just a little too long. It was not liking that. Okay, I'm just gonna tie a bow at the top of that and then cut this. These are not my bow scissors. I just think that's cute with that little red and white. Looks like a little candy cane like we've got going across here. And then we're gonna add these. So let me see. I know the paper was still in stock when I just looked this morning. Let me double check all of these before I get too crazy. Okay, so let's see. We need the real red and white baker's twine. Okay. Okay. They are back in stock, but they are on low inventory. So both this and this are back in stock, but it says low inventory. So if you want these two, you're going to have to get them ASAP. And because I was saying that this is on sale, I would go ahead and order all three of these things together so you make sure you get them before you can't. Let me look at my inventory Status report. Oh, geez. I need to plug my computer in. I sat it here and I normally always plug it in before I get started and I forgot. Imagine that. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure they won't bring either one of these two things back again. This might be the last time. So just know that if you want these super cute little peppermints and you want that really cute little peppermint looking twine, that you're going to have to get those. They are on low inventory again. Yes, Wendy. These were so popular. It's just kind of crazy to think that these just started in this new catalog and they've already been out of stock 2 or 3 times already. Isn't that wild? Yes, they were very loved. Almost thinking of taking this one off and putting it right there. Oh yeah, I like that. So those little peppermint candies are adorable. So is the little twine like that. Now, this one, I think we definitely need to add some of this to the top of it. Now this is just something kind of extra. You don't necessarily have to do this, but it just kind of adds a little bit of extra element, and we all like to bling up our cards a little bit. Maybe more than we need to, but hey, whatever. It's my card, I'll do what I want. Okay, there's that. Let's cut this. And I think I'm gonna bring it down to this other end because we've already got the sentiment going on there. Okay, there we go. Just kind of a funky little bow. And you know what? Those might actually kind of be cute on there. Those are actually really cute on that. Okay. So we put it on that one. Oops. Put the little peppermints. I'm going to actually add a few more. I think we need 5 of them. One more small one right up here. There we go. And then there's that. And this little card right here needs them. Definitely needs them. Super cute, right? Hee hee. All right, you guys, so let me bring all these cards back in and show you. So within just sitting here, and clearly you're not going to be sitting there talking like I do. I mean, unless you talk to yourself, and trust me, you get the best advice from yourself. So there's nothing wrong to talk to yourself. Don't shame yourself if you're conversating with yourself. Like, I think everybody does it. And if you want to say that you don't do it, I think you're fibbing. I mean, I'm sure I probably do it more than most because of being an only child. I didn't have, like, siblings to talk to, so I did. I kind of talked to myself a lot. And honestly, I still do. I'll sit out here in this barn of mine by myself crafting, and I'm just full on having a conversation with myself. It's okay. Nobody's out here to judge. And even if they did, oh well. Okay, let's move. I'll clean those later. Let's get all those out of the way so we can do the spread spread of cards here. All right, so let's bring these in. So we've got that one. Oh, I didn't do the inside of that one yet. There's that one. Got that, that, and that. So there are 5 cards. Just quickly, kind of just slapped out for you guys to show you. There, the blue kind of breaks it up. How fun this paper pack is. Oops, I forgot the last one. See, I knew I was like, wait a minute, I could have swore I made 6 cards. So there are the 6 cards that I have shared with you guys. Super quick and easy, fun to make, and I didn't really need extra supplies besides my cardstock, which you probably already have your colors that you need that match because you're on a roll making your Christmas cards. The only thing that I would say that you probably wouldn't have, and it's not a deal breaker, is the embossing powder, and your Versamark pad is really no big deal. You could actually do this in black across here and it would still be pretty. You could do your stamped image in here. You could do it in a black in there. That would work. Or you could do a white underneath this in Stampin' red. That would be pretty also. Or just use the piece that, whoops, obviously that's crooked. Just use the piece that came in there, put it down in the back, and then stamp on that. Like, you could so do that. That's cute, right? And then just stamp in red. That would work. Nobody would know. So there you go. Couple of ideas using this paper pack. It's on sale for $8. Supplies are not guaranteed to be in stock for very long just because it is on our last chance products. So get it while the getting is good and they're still in stock. Remember that if you like the real red baker's twine, real red and white baker's twine, and if you like the little peppermints, which obviously you all have liked because like I said, it has gone out of stock 3 times already. So this is probably the last time they will bring these back, at least for this year. Now, being as popular as they are, I think it would be very smart for them to bring them back again next year, or even possibly bringing it in the next annual catalog. But that's just me talking out of my butt, to be honest, because I mean, clearly it's a hot comedy. People want these, and I would say it's not just for Christmas. So yeah, so just know that those are in stock, but they're low inventory, so they're not going to be around long. All right, you guys, thank you so much for coming in here. Have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. I will not be live next week because we are going to be getting our Christmas on. So we've got lots of things to prepare. I have been making candies. I've been making little treats. We are trying to get our Christmas menu put together. So when we get back, we've got a lot of things to hammer out. I have been out here almost every day wrapping presents. My son actually came out and helped me wrap all of the presents that he had because he tried to bribe me into wrapping presents for him. And I was like, son, you're wrong. You're 19 years old. He's like, well, I had to pay for him this year. I go, you're right. Welcome to adulting. It sucks. Gotta be honest with you, buddy. And I said, he goes, well, but can't you please just wrap them for me? I said, no, I've got to wrap all your guys' presents. So you know what? You can wrap your own. I mean, not his own as in like his, but the presents that he purchased for the family, minus mine. I didn't let him wrap mine in front of me. Those are kept aside. And I told him, I go, I'm going to show you how to wrap. So now when it comes to wrapping my gifts, now you know how to do it. You've got the paper over there, the scissors, you've got everything there at your disposal to be able to wrap presents. So we come out to the barn. I have a big table set up over here where we do our projects when I have my classes. and he can spread out on that table and wrap presents all day long. So he's got it all there for him. And of course, sometimes I just have to make him do it because he will pawn things off on me because he is just a typical kid. So I'm like, nope, I'm not letting you get out of it this time. You're going to do it. All right, you guys, have a wonderful night and a very, very Merry Christmas to you all. I love each and every one of you. Be safe over the holidays, and I will see you in just a couple of weeks. And then I will tell you all about our fantastic trip. I will post pictures if I can remember to take pictures. I am such a bad mom when it comes to that. I am horrible at photo taking, but I love to scrapbook. So, go figure. How does that make any sense? What are you supposed to scrapbook, lady, when you don't take pictures, right? But it's one of those things where I always have to think, oh God, my pocket or my phone is in my pocket, pull it out and take a picture. But then by the time I think about taking the picture, they've already moved or whatever has happened and I forget. So I've got to take a mental note that I definitely have to take photos. So, all right, you guys, take care of yourselves. Love you all. Bye-bye.